welcome back to Halftime. Very few Italian League soccer clubs are owned by American or North American owners. So when we heard that Matt Rizzetta had bought Campobasso, we had to find out a little bit more. Matt, why did you decide to buy a soccer team, and why did you decide to invest in Campobasso?
Campobasso for me, first off, it was a goal that I set as soon as I started out on my business journey. North Sixth Agency is a firm that I founded about 11 years ago. And one of the goals I set as soon as we started the firm was, one day when we reached a certain, level of success and had the opportunity to invest or to buy an Italian soccer team, I wanted to do it really more for sentimental reasons. I grew up very close to my grandparents. My grandfather was an immigrant from Italy, was a big soccer fan, and some of my greatest memories of my childhood were watching Italian soccer games on his lap. And this, in many ways, for me, kind of gives me an opportunity to relive some of those days. So certainly the first reason for investing in the club was for sentimental reasons. And then, outside of the sentimental reasons, Campobasso, it's a wonderful place. I mean, it's strategically located for international expats, right, and international consumers, right between Rome and Naples.
And you have the fan base in Italy, but this obviously presents an opportunity to grow a fan base in North America as well. Do you hope to use this link now between North America and Italy to develop players here in North America?
Absolutely, Camila. In fact, one of the first things we did when we invested in the club is we appointed a North American director of operations, Nicola Cirincione, who also is a former soccer player. He played in the Inter Milano youth system before immigrating to New York about 25 years ago. Nicola, understands the market very well. One of his jobs is to keep an eye out on talent here in North America, both in the United States as well as up in Canada. Certainly that's on the horizon. We're also planning a summer tour where, there's a lot of Molisani in Canada, Montreal, Toronto in particular. So we're planning a summer tour probably in the summer of 2022 once, knock on wood, hopefully we get through COVID.
And you don't build a soccer team overnight. It's obviously not going to be something that happens in a few days, but what are the main changes that you want to make in the current strategy and the current way that the team is run that will hopefully help build it over the next few years?
Yeah, great question. I mean, look, I think a lot of it starts, at the end of the day, you need revenues. You need revenues in order to reinvest in the product, which is the product on the field. And, and the more revenues you generate, the more money we can reinvest in the team. The more money we can reinvest in the team, the better the team can do and continue to go up and up and up in division.
We've all heard of the miracle of Castel di Sangro. It's a huge story of underdogs. What do you want the miracle of Campobasso to be?
Well, look, we want to put this place on the world that we want to put it on the map, and it's a place in the world that's very special. I mean, my family is not from Campobasso. We're from about an hour south of Campobasso, right on the border of Molise and Puglia. But I feel at home here, and I think that the more people across the world, not just Italian Americans or Italian Canadians, but anybody who can relate to this story of underdogs and immigrants and expats who have made struggles and made sacrifices for future generations. The more we can get that message out there, I think they're going to see that this club is really a platform for hope and a platform for opportunity and a platform that represents much more than just a soccer club. And that's what the goal is here. And you mentioned the miracle of Castel di Sangro. Obviously, that was an incredible miracle on the field. We want to build the miracle of Campobasso. I don't even believe it's going to be a miracle because I think we have all of the pieces in place and the right platform to grow. I think it just needs the right the right strategy, the right vision, and need the right support from a global fan base. And I think we're well on our way. So I'm very confident in this project.
Perfect. Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us, and the best of luck with this new endeavor for you, for the team, and for the fans.
Camila, thanks so much. And I just want to say hello out there to all the Molisani. I know there's a lot of Molisani in Canada, also all of the Italian Canadians. We appreciate all the support. There's been an incredible amount of support from the Canadian market, and I can't tell you how many messages of encouragement I've received. So the relationship with the Canadian audience is incredibly important for the club. It's a major part of our growth strategy, and we look forward to continuing to service you in any way possible in the future.